Hi! So today I thought I would do some more sight word practice. Um, it's going to be really quick and we're going to take it easy. So we'll just get into it. So the first word that we're going to practice as a sight word is the word village. Now, village is what we use in English when we're talking about a very small town, a small community, small group of houses. So you'll see that like these villages, it's only a little bit of people instead of, it being a bunch of houses or, with the store and things like that. So village is what we use when it's a place that people live that's a little bit smaller than like a town. Now, the next word is object, or it's also pronounced object. So you can pronounce it as object, or a object. So an object, right, is a thing you can see or touch, usually not an alive thing, right? When we talk about objects, we're usually talking about, things you can see or touch, um, like cars, phones, pencils, anything you can see or touch that isn't alive. Or you can object to something, which it means you express disagreement. And this is a verb when you use it this way, object. And, you could say, mm, I object to taking showers. Right. So it means that you don't agree with it or you don't do it. Next one is minute. So minute, really easy. It's 60 seconds, or we use it in English when we talk about a very short time, right? So very short time means like somebody says, oh, I'll be there in a minute. It doesn't mean 60 seconds. Sometimes it just means, oh, I'll be there in a short time. So the next one is record or record. So a record can be like this, right? It's recorded, past tense, music, meaning they took the music and they put it on something, right? So it's a record. So it's about music. Or record is something in permanent form. So something that's saved in a way that it can be watched or listened to again and again. So, meaning you can record a video, right? Or you can record a voice. So this one's a verb. So, meaning, I recorded my daughter's dance recital, or I recorded, uh, I recorded my son's birthday, and it doesn't mean like it's only taking pictures. A record or recording something can also mean writing something, right? So, when you pay your bills, there's a record, meaning it's something that's in permanent form, it's in writing. There's a record of your payment history, right? So that's another way you can use it. Next word is forest. So this is just a big area with a lot of trees. So I took some forests, right, plural forests that are around here in Utah. So we have the Pando Forest, which is really cool because it's all of these trees come from one tree. It's like the same tree almost. And then this is the Uinta Forest in Utah. So forest is a big area with trees. Now the word especially is one more than others. So it's like one thing is more than the others. And what more are we talking about? So when you say I especially like black coffee, you're saying I like black coffee over all of the others. Or he especially needs good sleep. You're saying that he needs good sleep more than anything else. Next word, necessary. It means need to do. It is necessary to drive slowly when it snows. The next sentence that I kind of used is purchase is necessary. You see this a lot when you buy, when like you see a commercial, right? They'll say, oh, do all these fun things, but purchase is necessary. It means that you have to buy something. So it means that you need to do something. So when you see necessary, it means that they're talking, that whatever they're saying that you have to do, right? Whatever the verb is talking about, whatever it is saying that is happening, it means that you need to do it or somebody needs to do it. Direction. So this word is the course, right? So kind of like the path you take to get somewhere. You need to go in that direction. It means that you need to go on that path to get somewhere. Or if somebody says, can you give me directions to the bathroom? It says, how do I get there? So that's what a direction is, right? And then there's like north, south, east, west. Those are all directions. The next word is guess. So guess is when you think something without knowing it, and it's a verb, right? You can use guess as a verb. I'm guessing we will leave early today, or I'm guessing the lesson will be short today. It's when you say something and you don't know. So, we say, what are you doing today? Oh, I guess I'll watch some TV. You don't know, but it's something that you think is really likely. Result. Now, result, it's what happens because of another thing. So when you water plants, the result is they grow. So that's what, that that is result. You can use it, when you talk about sickness, like your COVID test result or results are negative. So that means, the result, what happened because of another thing. They did a test and they found out what happened. They found out that you don't have the sickness, right? Science. Science is the study, right, of the physical world through experiment and observation. So it means that you're looking at the physical world and you're using experiments and observations to learn about it. So I did a picture of the periodic table of elements, which is used in science. It's used in chemistry, and then a microscope. So if you study to be a nurse, you're studying science. Nurses study science. They study medical science, right? Medicine science. Now, the last one that we are going to talk about is the word similar. So similar is when something is like another thing or is like something, but it is not the same. So we use similar when we're talking about things that they look like each other, they sound like each other, but they are not the same thing. So the example I have is a horse is similar to a mule, right? A mule is a mix between a donkey and a horse, right? So a horse and a mule seem like the same thing, but they are not the same. They are similar, but not the same. And you can use this word all the time when you're explaining something to somebody. You can use it when you're explaining words in your native language, right? You could say, oh, trying to think of an example. I can't think of an example off of the top of my head, but you would say, oh, this word that I say in Spanish is similar to this word in English. And you're letting them know that, oh, the words are like each other, but they are not the same word, right? So that's what the word similar means. So I use similar a lot. If you explain things a lot to people, you use the word similar a lot. But that's it. That's all the sight words for today. I thought we'd do a short list instead of kind of like giving you a whole bunch of them, so it's hard to remember all of them. So just remember them, these words: similar, science, result, guess, direction, necessary, especially, forest, record or record, minute, object or object, and village. So those are the words that that's all the words for today.